I'm going to show you how to get more utility from your SUMIF functions. Typically most users I see just use the SUMIF to sum across one dimension of data. In this example I'm going to show you how you can use two dimensions to come up with more sophisticated summations. So with that introduction, let's move over to Excel. So here we are in Excel, and just to give a little background here, I'm going to set up the summary just kind of the way that most people would set it up. So here I basically have just a real simple summary of departments. So here I've got, I don't know, it looks like I've got 15 departments, and here's the title of the departments. And then what I want to do is I want to put all the year-to-date spend here in this column. So the way I'm going to do this is with a SUMIF function. I'm going to use the cost center, and I'm going to sum over here off of this other worksheet, which is called my trial balance detail, to bring over my year-to-date spend. So if I go over here and I look at my trial balance, you can see I've just got like 4 columns here right now. I have month, so these are all my monthly results. I have the general ledger account, I have the department, and then I have the spend. And then this goes down for quite a ways. And you'll see how far in a minute, but basically what's going to happen is the SUMIF function is going to go down this department column, and every place where it finds a corresponding department, then it's going to grab this spend dollar amount and it's going to sum it over here on my cost center summary. So let's go ahead and create the SUMIF. So I'm going to type equals and then SUMIF and a right paren, and then the first parameter is this range. So this range is the range that's going to be evaluated by the second parameter, which is a criteria. So I got to go over to my trial balance worksheet, and then this column C is where the range is that's going to be evaluated. And I'm just going to go down. You can see it goes down about a little over 3,100 rows. So that's the range that's going to be evaluated, and now I need to put in the criteria. So the criteria is going to be the cost center here. So I want it to sum where the cost center on my trial balance equals, and then the sum range is also going to be over here. So the sum range is going to be the spend for all the months for each department, and I'm just going to go down to the bottom here and hit enter, and voila, there you can see there's the sum for the department 0810 is this $4.3 million. So I just need to quickly make a couple changes here because I don't want my criteria or my range column to change. I'm just going to highlight it and hit F4, and that sets that range to absolute. And then on the sum I have the same situation, and I'm going to hit F4 there, and now I can just copy my cell down, or my formula down here, and there you go. Now I have the sum for each one of the departments. And as I said, this is kind of the standard way that people use a SUMIF. So I've got my trial balance over here, and then I have my cost centers here, and then it just easily, very nicely summarizes all my spend that's on my trial balance report that I've dropped over there. So really that wasn't the intent of this video. The intent was just to show you how to kind of kick it up a notch. So this is going to require doing a little bit extra with the criteria, and here's what I'm going to do. Right now this just is looking at cost centers, but what I want it to do, I have hidden here, and I'm going to unhide. I have all the GL accounts. So now from I out across, and these are all the GL accounts. So really what I want to do is I want more information. I kind of want to see how this cost is distributed between all my different GL accounts, so that I can see which departments are using which GL accounts and then how much. So I can kind of make comparisons from department to department. So in order to do this, I need to do kind of a intersection in between the cost center and the GL code. In order to do this, I need to have a field over on my trial balance that does this for me. And I've already created it over here. I just need to. So what I need to do here is I need to unhide my link column that I've already created here, and actually I created two of them. But so here is the link column that creates the intersection. So this is pretty simple. It's just taking and it's concatenating the cost center first, column C, so that's what's here, and it's separating it with a delimiter or I've been using an asterisk here, and then it's adding in the account. So as we did before we kind of went through and we went down column C on our SUMIF, and it said to sum what's in column D wherever there's a match, but now it's going to use this link field here to come up with a match. So it's going to have an intersection between the cost center and the GL account. So let's go ahead and create it over here, and actually it's going to be pretty simple to create, not much different. So I need to go get my range. My range is going to be that column that we were just looking at over here. This is the range. And then I need to create the criteria field. So the criteria field is going to be the cost center. And with an ampersand, because this is text, with my asterisk, and another ampersand then with the GL account. And then I want it to sum the same column as it was doing before, which is this column here. And then I just need to make a few changes to the cell, but I mean basically this one works, although there's no match here for this intersection. But I want to make the sum range absolute, and I want to make the criteria, or the range it's going to be searched, absolute. And then it's just a little bit tricky here on this one term here, because you know, on the cost center, when I paste this, I want it to leave the column absolute, and then on the GL account I want the row to be absolute. Okay, and now I can just copy this and then paste it all the way across all my GL accounts, and I have quite a few, more than I probably needed for this example. But and then I'm just going to do copy the formula, and there you can see it. So now when I scroll across, you can see I've summarized all the costs. So you can see here by lodging, you can see how all the lodging, there's 1.5 million of lodging, and then here's how it's all distributed across all the departments. So this is kind of a way to get a two-way intersection using the SUMIF function. Then it would be a good idea also to just kind of create a test here to make sure that you're getting all the right totals. So here we'll go ahead and sum that. And this should be 0 in every case, and then that'll tell us that we don't have any missing GL accounts across the columns. So that's one way to get a bit more use out of the SUMIF function by doing this intersection. And then you can kind of extend this to do a lot of different things. You could also do comparisons of budget versus actual, kind of using this technique all on one spreadsheet without any kind of Visual Basic coding. We hope you found this helpful. Please subscribe and comment down below to help us improve our content. Feel free to visit our website to learn more about our services at profitwyse.com, and have a great day. Bye.